are coming tomorrow, and also we'll take you through some exciting fights and even pairing up that will be happening for tomorrow at the Bukum Boxing Arena. But in the meantime, let's start off with a foreign aspect where you saw David Benavidez and David Morrell Jr. Now, let's take this before we head into what David Benavidez and David Morrell Jr. will be having for us. But this here is coming from Rocky Balboa, and it says that every champion has a contender who refused to give up. Every champion was once a contender who refused to give up. So that is how we start off with today's show on Boxing Arena there. Now let's get into it and let's see how the foreign bouts are going to fare up. Main card, David Benavidez, David Morrell Jr. Derek, let me come straight to you. Some will say it's going to be experience taking on an upcoming potential fighter. We all know David Morrell Jr. packs up a lot of power. I mean, he gets in and out. He knows how to create his angles, and even his footwork is also good. But when you take a look at David Benavidez, he is an experienced fighter. He has seen it right through the super middleweight, getting into the light heavyweight, and he packs a lot of volume punches. How is it going to fare up? David Benavidez, David Morrell Jr. in the light heavyweight division.
Well, thank you very much. And let me say good morning to my president, Abraham Kote-Nikwe, who has declared his intention to go for an election again to be a second time president of the Ghana Boxing Authority. I wish him well. When the time comes, you will hear from us. Let me say good morning to my mom as well, and to everybody, every friend and loved one watching me. This fight is a fight that will tag the battle of unbeaten.
Okay.
I mean, the record shows that one boxer, David
Benavidez have 29.
To 29, 0,
and
0,
Morrell,
and then Morrell 11. So more than Benavidez has done more than twice what Morrell has done, but it's a bit deceptive when you're looking at it that way. You know, Cubans used to fight only at the amateur level, if you remember.
Yeah.
So when you go back to check the record of Morrell, he has done 150 amateur. He has won 130 amateur fights with only 5 defeats in the amateur ranks. Okay. Comparatively, Benavidez has done he did only 15 amateur before he turned a pro.
Okay.
So yes, he might look experienced and inexperienced, but then I can tell you that Morrell is not that inexperienced when we want to look at him. And like we stated, you are going to watch a hard puncher in the person of Benavidez. Very hard puncher who always chase you, will not give you the breathing space. With somebody who has speed, and then also has very good movement and very stubborn in a way. I think that it's a fight that Morrell must try and finish Benavidez a bit early or in the early rounds, because when the fight travels, you should know that with the punches of Benavidez, it will be very difficult for Morrell to withstand. More so, the last time Benavidez fought, I think in his last fight, when he was getting to the latter rounds, he found it difficult. You see some tiredness, and he complained that he was not fully fit. He had an injury and stuff, but he saw some tiredness. In this particular fight, I don't want to see that tiredness, because when he gets tired, this southpaw by name Morrell from Cuba can cause an havoc. But then this is more or less a 50-50, maybe 55-45. For Benavidez,
you see Morrell having a chance over David Benavidez.
Not over, but he has a chance. I mean, looking at this fight, he has some chance. We cannot write him off. And if anybody thinks that he's a minnow in the game because of his record, his 11-0 record, he might be making mistake. Because don't forget, he was a good medalist. I think in 2016 Olympics or so, he was a good medalist, and he's been there. I mean, but he's been at the lower or the amateur ranks for a long time, and I don't think that he's somebody who fears to take on the best. Meanwhile, you know, Benavidez will definitely be there the favorite in this fight. But then it is not, the difference will not be too wide.
Too wide.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's see the tail of the tape of David Benavidez and David Morrell Jr. That is what we have there. So I mean, that's what we were talking about. David Benavidez posing that 29 wins there in the record. David Morrell 11 wins there, but in the KO ratio, wow. Okay, 24, 83% for Benavidez, 9 and 82% for Morrell. The height there is 6'1", 6'2". Okay, just some 1 inch. I'm going to take a look at the reach. Okay, now let's look at something here. So Morrell, 78.5 inches as the reach, and Benavidez, 74.5. Derek.
So this is where Morrell gets some bit of advantage. You understand? Is that boxer who has speed. And in this, if you look at the tail of the tape, he has reach too. So he has to take advantage of his reach by being, by using his speed. You understand? You take advantage of his reach by using his speed to ensure that those big or those hard punching from Benavidez will not get to him. Okay. And that is where he can do the damage. Okay. But if he allows Benavidez to get his point to him, it will be very difficult for him to withstand those heavy punches from Benavidez.
Derek, who do you think is going to be the better man to win on that night?
I see Benavidez slightly ahead, but I won't be surprised if Morrell causes a surprise.
Well, you heard from Derek there. He has the eye on reading the calculating nature of boxing and saying that Benavidez is going to take it, but we shouldn't be surprised if Morrell also causes a surprise affair. So that's going to be the light heavyweight title where WBC and WBA is on the line, but they have some cards there backing up that main card there. We have Figueroa taking on Fulton, and that is going to be a rematch. In the first bout, it was Fulton who had the win over Brandon Figueroa, and that is going to be a featherweight WBC championship. Derek, let's take a look in that fight a little bit. Fulton taking on Figueroa.
Well, they are their first fight at the bantamweight division somewhere in November 2021. We are in 2025. Yeah, it's been a bit long, but when you look at their roots, you from the tail of the tape, you will see that Fulton has done 22-1. Yeah, the one he suffered in the hands of Naoya Inoue. You understand? So he, after beating Figueroa, he went ahead and fought one of the best. Apart from that, he's won all his bout. Okay. And he has dominance. If you look at Figueroa, his one defeat was coming from Fulton. It tells you that Fulton has a bit of advantage, and for him to go and fight Naoya gives him an advantage. I believe that he has fought Figueroa before, and if they are now going to fight at the featherweight division, and I still believe that Fulton has a bit of advantage, psychological, and then it's somebody who has won, and I think in that fight he won in the majority decision. Yes, meaning it was a bit slight. But then,
so you're going to see the same results.
Yes, I foresee the same results, especially looking at Fulton challenging the big boy in that particular level.
All right, so we're going to see Fulton will be taking on Figueroa, and we're going to see how the rematch is going to play. Is it going to be redemption, or is it going to be the continuance of Stephen Fulton over Brandon Figueroa there? Now let's move on to the next, where Isaac Pitbull Cruz will be taking on Angel Fierro, and that is going to be in the junior welterweight division there. Isaac Pitbull Cruz is one favorite boxer for Lorenzo. So, Derek, let's take a look at Isaac Pitbull Cruz taking on Angel Fierro. That particular bout, they've named it the clash of the explosiveness, because the two guys there comes in with a lot of explosive power punching nature. So I don't know how that fight is going to be. Pitbull Cruz, Angel Fierro.
Yeah, that's a Mexican war. You know, they are all coming from Mexico. It's a Mexican war. I tell you, looking at both boxers coming at the back of some defeats. Yeah, they look equal when they are equal fighters. But then I foresee Pitbull taking advantage of Fierro this time.
Okay.
I foresee him taking advantage and winning this particular fight.
All right. So you heard from Derek there on the part of Angel Fierro taking on Isaac Pitbull Cruz there. You're going to see how that is going to fare up there. So we had a tell of the tape there of these two. And that is how Derek has just made justice to it, that the two Mexicans are going to fare up. And that is going to be the Mexican battle between Isaac Pitbull Cruz and Angel Fierro there. So we see how that is also going to turn up. But now let's get into where my attention is. All these fights that we talk about will be in Las Vegas in the United States of America. But let's turn our attention from United States of America and let's go to the United Kingdom. That is where my attention is. Do you remember Soldier Boxer? The name rings something to you. I'm talking about Elvis Ahoga. You know, he has been in the boxing league season 1, season 2. He has been in it. And you know, today he's in the United Kingdom. You know who he's going to face off with? You have no idea. But you know what? Let's go for a quick commercial break. When we are back, we are going to descend on Elvis Ahoga in the United Kingdom.
Allows Benavidez to get his point to him. It will be very difficult for him to withstand those heavy punches from Benavidez.
Derek, who do you think is going to be the better man to win on that night?
I see Benavidez slightly ahead, but I won't be surprised if Morel causes a surprise.
Well, you heard from Derek there. He has the eye on reading the calculating nature of boxing. He's saying that Benavidez is going to take it, but we shouldn't be surprised if Morel also causes a surprise there. So that's going to be the light heavyweight title where WBC and WBA is on the line. But they have some cards there backing up that main card there. We have Figueroa taking on Fulton, and that is going to be a rematch. In the first bout, it was Fulton who had the win over Brandon Figueroa, and that is going to be a featherweight WBC championship. Derek, let's take a look in that fight a little bit. Fulton taking on Figueroa.
Well, they are their first fight at the bantamweight division somewhere in November 2021. We are in 2025.
Yeah,
it's been a bit long, but when you look at their roots, you from the tail of the tape, you will see that Fulton has done 22-1.
Yeah,
the one he suffered in the hands of Naoya Inoue. You understand? So he, after beating Figueroa, he went ahead and fought one of the best. Apart from that, he's won all his bout.
Okay.
And he has dominance. If you look at Figueroa, each one defeat was coming from Fulton. It tells you that Fulton has a bit of advantage, and for him to go and fight Naoya gives him an advantage. I believe that he's fought Figueroa before, and if they are now going to fight at the featherweight division, and I still believe that Fulton has a bit of advantage, psychological, and then if somebody who has won, and I think in that fight he won in the majority decision. Yes, meaning it was a bit slight. But then,
so we are going to see the same results.
Yes, I foresee the same results, especially looking at Fulton challenging the big boy in that particular level.
All right, so we're going to see Fulton will be taking on Figueroa, and we're going to see how the rematch is going to play. Is it going to be redemption, or is it going to be the continuance of Stephen Fulton over Brandon Figueroa there? Now let's move on to the next, where Isaac Pitbull Cruz will be taking on Angel Fierro, and that is going to be in the junior welterweight division there. Isaac Pitbull Cruz is one favorite boxer for Lorenzo. So, Derek, let's take a look. He will be doing in the United Kingdom. Let's start off when he was here in Ghana, in the Ghana Professional Boxing League Season 1, what he had to say after he won some of his explosive fight with Muhammad Amin Lante.
Opponent gave you a run for your money. Yes. It was not easy. Was it not easy?
Yeah.
So how did you end it in round 6?
I prepared because once a soldier, always a soldier.
You're a soldier.
My father is a soldier. My uncle is a soldier. My grandfather was a soldier. My brother is a soldier.
Hey, so you behaved like a soldier.
Yeah, because I was a barrack boy. That's it.
So the army officers watching us tonight, he has represented you and is living up to the billing. Elvis, congratulations.
Thank you.
And this is the man who said his grandfather was a soldier, his father a soldier, his brother a soldier. Are you ready to become a soldier?
Yeah, but I'm a soldier. Maybe I may not be a soldier on the full, but inside me, I'm more than a bush commando.
Now, Elvis, you won the last time, you've won today. So what are we looking forward to see in your career as a boxer?
You know something? It's not about money. It's not about cars. It's not about riches. I want just to be the greatest. I want in the near future somebody who say we had a boxer called Elvis Aoga. He was a great fighter. He never, even when he was close to defeat, he rose to his feet. He never fall down. Yeah, and you know something? If you want to be the greatest, you must learn how to punish yourself at the gym before coming inside the ring. If you come inside the ring, definitely.
So you heard from Elvis Ahoga there. He's saying that if you're ready to be that kind of champion boxer, you have to do a lot in the gym before you get into the ring. That phrase is very, very powerful. Derek, isn't it?
Well, it is. I listen and look at Elvis Aoga, and I feel so proud. I feel the men who put together the Ghana Professional Boxing League, they have done Ghana so good. They have done Ghana they have done some boxers. They are giving some boxers life.
Yeah.
If not for Ghana Professional Boxing League, where would Aoga be? He's done about 15 fights. About 10 of those fights, about 12 of those fights, about 90% of those fights came on the Ghana Professional Boxing League. That is where he was exposed. You remember last time when we were here and somebody called and wanted to know where Elvis Aoga is. I believe that person only got to know Elvis Aoga on the boxing league.
Exactly.
Either two, you need to see our boxers be in the world level before some people will recognize that we have a boxer like that. But with the Ghana Professional Boxing League, the boxers are exposed from day one. And let me say kudos to Mr. Maxwell Techi for his benevolence, his love for boxing, and the money. I always pray that you will get that funding to be able to support the Ghana Boxing League so that we will unearth talent, that will get boxers for them to go. And again, let me also say thank you to my box Abraham Kote Enikwe, who he has a vision that you don't need to have money to start boxing. You don't need to have a manager to start boxing when you are good.
All right, so Derek, let's hold on a bit. Let's go to the United Kingdom so that we can see the face-off between Elvis Ahoga and Callum Simpson.
Will you stop talking for?
We shall see. With your name.
Do I look at it now? The first and last time. Touch it now, first.
No.
First and last time.
It will be mine. I'm taking this to Ghana.
Take it all in now. Take it in.
No,
have a look.
I'm taking it to Ghana because the soldier is ready.
Have a good look at it.
Yeah.
Got a picture of it now.
It's not bad.
Gonna get a picture of him with it. It's the only chance he's gonna get.
No, I'm taking to Ghana. Once a soldier, always a soldier. Everything is possible. Impossible is nothing.
Yeah. On the Saturday, Kevin asked me how my weight, am I fit? I said, yeah, I'm fit, my weight's good, do I want to fight? Of course I do. And I've got some good, so 2 solid spars last week, 8-rounder, 12-rounder, 2 fresh kids, so yeah, we're good to go.
And what have you made of the verbal attack? Has Elvis got you all shook up?
Shaking, mate, shaking. I might not turn up, there's still time for me to pull out.
My style is like a tender. I will strike and I will let you. You don't know that I'm striking. Yeah, so they should come in their numbers. His people, the Basel people, they should come in their numbers because I'm not here to joke. I'm not a joke boxer. No, you should not see me as that. I'm very serious. That's why they call me the soldier. Once a soldier, always a soldier. The Terminator, the Predator, the Blade. I'm not here to joke. This will be the upset of the year. They should expect me the upset of the year. I'm not here to joke. I'm here to take the title. I'm on a mission, and my mission is take the title. It's not just a mission. Mission possible.
Elvis Ahoga, mission possible. That is what he's talking about. He is the Predator. He is the Blade. He is everything. He can calculate you. He can do everything. So Elvis Ahoga, the soldier boxer. You know that. You know this is just beautiful because this initiating from IMAX Boxing Promotions, that is the Professional Boxing League, and look at where Elvis Ahoga finds himself now.
Yes, man. Yes,
that is a blessing.
Is that Elvis
That is
Ahoga?
a blessing.
Is that the guy who
from
just
IMAX Boxing Promotions
from nowhere
to Sky Sports Boxing?
Exactly. So this is
beautiful.
What, and you know what? I want you to also give credit to our announcer. You see, normally after fights, you give the boxers the chance to speak to the crowd.
Yeah.
And I believe if you look at the confidence with which Ahoga is speaking, if not for the Ghana Professional Boxing League, where you stand in front of that huge crowd,
yeah.
You are interviewed and you are able to express yourself. When you do that, when you go to areas like this, it will be easy for you to do. So I wish Ahoga very well.
Yeah.
We want him to cause that upset. If that upset is caused for a Commonwealth title, it opens the opportunity for other boxers. We have a lot of his likes around. We're hoping the opportunity for them to go out there to also fight.
Beautiful coming from Derek on the part of Elvis Ahoga, who will be taking on Callum Simpson in the United Kingdom, where Ghana is wishing him nothing but the best, making sure he brings the title back home. But on our screen there, it is the official weigh-in ongoing at the Bukum Boxing Arena. Tomorrow is gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be something else. Look at what is happening there at the official weigh-in. I can't wait for tomorrow. But you know what? Let's go for a quick commercial break. When we are back, we have more for you. There on the part of Angel Fierro taking on Isaac Pitbull Cruz. There you're gonna see how that is gonna fare up there. So we had a tell of the tape there of these two, and that is how Derek has just made justice to it, that the two Mexicans are gonna fare up, and that is gonna be the Mexican battle between Isaac Pitbull Cruz and Angel Fierro there. So we see how that is also gonna turn up. But now let's get into where my attention is. All these fights that we talk about will be in Las Vegas in the United States of America. But let's turn our attention from United States of America and let's go to the United Kingdom. That is where my attention is. Do you remember Soldier Boxer? The name rings something to you. I'm talking about Elvis Ahoga. You know, he has been in the Boxing League Season 1, Season 2, he has been in it. And you know today, he's in the United Kingdom. You know who he's going to face off with? You have no idea. But you know what? Let's go for a quick commercial break. When we are back, we are going to descend on Elvis Ahoga in the United Kingdom.
Allows Benavidez to get his point to him. It will be very difficult for him to withstand those heavy punches from Benavidez.
Derek, who do you think is going to be the better man to win on that night?
I see Benavidez slightly ahead, but I won't be surprised if Morel causes a surprise.
Well, you heard from Derek there. He has the eye on reading the calculating nature of boxing and saying that Benavidez is going to take it, but we shouldn't be surprised if Morel also causes a surprise affair. So that's going to be the light heavyweight title, where WBC and WBA is on the line. But they have some cards out there backing up that main card there. We have Figoria taking on Fulton, and that is going to be a rematch. In the first bout, it was Fulton who had the win over Brandon Figoria, and that is going to be a featherweight WBC championship. Derek, let's take a look in that fight a little bit. Fulton taking on Figoria.
Well, they are their first fight at the bantamweight division somewhere in November 2021.
I love you. Why you leave me? Oko kabibaya, so malako lakabie me for. Ika me for me riu. Okay me keya, so malako lakabie me for. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening, my brothers. Now, Makaderoko, straight art cannot call a fair lady. I got to if I tell you fair for a water stock cannot fair record. But Otani, your father is your father. Your father. Your father, your mother, your father. Or whenever you think something about me, I'm a great super for the nation. If he sucks me from music, I pass it there because I'm Popocrat all the nation. I'm the mentality. I'm our fans. Our mentality. Buko Baku mentality. All the fans. Let's go there.
Man, so beautiful. You can't get it wrong with this institution. I call him the institution because when you talk about boxing, man, you can't get it wrong with Brima Akamoko Bukum Banku. He's so influential when it comes to boxing. When he gets into the ring, he knows what he needs to do. And even outside the ring, you know what he does in his community and all that. Such a great personality, Brima Kamoko. Now we've gotten on to the second part of a boxing arena where I'm joined with Prince Nana Yaw and Magnus Ade from the Blockem Industry Limited. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. I see you have one handsome guy with you today, and
Yes.
Magnus Ade. And you happen to be the head of marketing of Blockem Industry Limited. Today is your first time being here, right?
In the studio, yes.
Yeah, that's good. For this lady, she has been coming here. So, all right. So
Regular
let me get straight to you, Magnus. Magnus, you being the head of marketing of Blockem Industry Limited. Yes, you've joined the Professional Boxing League, and so far so good. But yesterday you did something. There was a courtesy visit to one of the influential boxers, greatest boxers that has blessed Ghana, talking about Brima Kamoko. What was the initiative, or what was that courtesy call? What was behind that you went there to do that? Magnus.
Thank you, and good morning to your viewers out there. You know, the Professional Boxing League has been ongoing, and we are one of the main sponsors for this particular boxing league, and it's been growing so well. And we thought that, look, as a brand that is pushing the young people through determination to rise to the levels of fame that gives them global attention, we need to go beyond the sponsorship of the sports and pay a visit to one of the most influential personalities in the field, one that they can relate to. He's very relatable. So we decided to pay a courtesy visit on Bukom Banku. I mean, and you know, the man has been a legend. He's been a champion, a hero to the entire country. I mean, he's not only for the people of Jamestown and the surrounding suburbs, but he is very influential. And when he's out there in the media, he's very electrifying.
Exactly.
I mean, so we thought that, look, let's honor him, let's celebrate him, and use him as a point of reference to young guys who are on the streets. Let them know that the opportunity is there for them to become national inspirations and champions. Yeah.
All right, so let's head there to hear from Brahima Kamoko what he had to say yesterday when he had that courtesy visit. But news coming in is that let's go to the Bukom Boxing Arena. There is something going on there. Let's go there to see what is happening there.
Well, thank you very much, and welcome to the Bukom Boxing Arena. There's a lot of buzz here, and you can hear the din in the background. The boxers are all poised for action. Tomorrow evening, fight night 11. Let's quickly run the lineup by you as we have it here. And in a super middleweight contest, we've got Atokwashi taking up the bridge. Atokwashi will be represented by Ebenezer Monisoa. Then comes the big welter clash between Ernest Ampa of Akotoku Academy and Wisdom Zevo of the Fit Square Boxing Gym. Black Panthers will have Gabriel Ashi taking on Benjamin Saki of Seaview in a featherweight contest. The middleweight contest will see Ghana Prisons Musa Lawson in action. Complex 4 and Panics have a date in the super flyweight category. Then it will be the turn of Ghana Army and Discipline in the super bantamweight. Derek Quay of his gym will take on Mohamed Tego in a catchweight contest. Bismarck Sarr will be in action for Ghana Army. Now, so far, we have witnessed a lot of the fireworks that we are expecting here. And Ghana Prison Service, I will have a coach join me so we take a look at the prospects of seeing our own Musa Lawson, also known as Awodade, fight for his 3 points and of course the points for the Ghana Prisons Authority. Coach, thank you very much for joining us. How ready is Musa Lawson?
We are very ready to fight. We are ready. We prepare very well. Now when we come, we didn't see any opponent coming. They are running out of us. We don't understand. So this time we give you good show. We are ready. Anybody that is ready to fight Awodade, we are there for him to take him on.
So does it mean that as we stand now, there is no opponent that has come forward to fight Musa Lawson?
Yes, I might say it's yes. Now we are waiting for the opponent to come. He don't show here, so we are waiting for the opponent. Whether he come or not, we look for another opponent, then we fight with him.
But at this last minute, can you get an opponent?
Yeah, we are waiting. We have 2 hours to come. If around 1 o'clock it doesn't come, but then we take the point. So as of now, we are waiting for him to come to see how best we can do.
I see Musa Lawson around the corner. I'll bring Musa Lawson in. Let's find out from him how he feels. As it stands now, his opponent is running away. Sorry, sir.
A prison officer and you. You can't go to fit money. Money blockade money. You can get 6 months. You can manage just here, just here. On the ring game.
Well, viewers, it's interesting, and a lot of the talk has been going around. But Musa Lawson joins me. Musa, your coach is just telling me that it looks like your opponent is running away.
Yeah, I think we contacted them before the fight, and I was sure they promised us they are coming, but I don't know why we can't find their name in the list yet. So we hope they will come. Yeah.
But apart from the fact that the opponent has run away, yourself physically, how do you feel?
Oh, I'm good. For me, train for this fight, but I have more bigger fights ahead. I think on 6 March there's this fight coming on with me and Alidu, and I think he's a good opponent, and I'm working up for that fight. Yeah.
Okay, hopefully we'll pray that we see you tomorrow. But if we don't see you tomorrow, we can only wish you well in the subsequent fights and go all out and make Ghana proud.
Thank you.
All right. So Musa Lawson telling us that indeed he confirms what the coach told us, that his opponent, who was scheduled to come in for the weigh-in this morning, looks like he's chickened out. We're not too sure why, but the opponent has got 2 hours to make it here and to come and see whether he can tip the scales for fight night 11. But thank you very much. We'll have a lot of excitement. We'll be sharing that with you tomorrow as we bring you the best of the best when it comes to boxing from the Ghana Professional Boxing League. My name is Prince Anand. Let's hand you over back to our studios in Dakuman Junction.
Thank you very much, Prince Anand. He gave us what is happening there at the Bukum Boxing Arena. That was the official weigh-in, and you can't afford to miss it for tomorrow. What is even happening at the weigh-in? Then what is going to happen at the D-Day tomorrow? So you heard from Musa Lawson waiting for his opponents to see if they can also tip the scale. And you also saw one man, Derek Quay, aka Show Love. He's the short guy there, and look at what he's doing there, man. I have a video of that Derek Quay Show Love training and all that, and we will come back to that video. But you know, I have with me here Prince La and the Day also here. Day, you were on the floor while we went to the official weigh-in, and I mean, we're talking about the courtesy visit that you went to Brahima Kamoko, and what even inspired you to even do that. Let's go.
Okay, so as I was saying, Bukum Banko is a very important personality for our sports heritage in Ghana, and residing right within where the boxing it's always ongoing. We thought that he is that personality to partner us in our ambition to be part of revitalizing that industry and raising younger people who can become global champions for Ghana. And look, there's no other person to inspire better than Bukum. He's young, he's vibrant, and as I mentioned, very, very electrifying. And he has the story of one that rose from the streets to fame. And everyone, I mean, he's a symbol of what it is, that everyone can rise from wherever they are to fame and make something for themselves, their community, and for the nation. So 7 Star Energy is very excited that we are partnering with someone like Bukum Banko. Yeah.
Nice one coming from Magnus Ave. But Priscilla, let me come to you, you being the brand's manager. Tomorrow is fight night 11 at the Bukum Boxing Arena. Exactly. What should we expect? I know you have something there. You're full of secrets.
Yeah.
But today you're going to let out some of the secrets. What should we expect tomorrow at the Bukum Boxing Arena?
Okay, so tomorrow would be energizing, just like it has always been electrifying. And 7 Star will be there. Bell 7 Star will be there to also cheer everyone on, like we always do. First 100 people, you get free drinks from Bell 7 Star.
Nice one.
To energize you for the night. We also will be having our Bell 7 Star dance challenge, dance battle, and so if you know you can dance, you have moves, you see the myself or the authorities from IMAX, and then you register, and then we can get into the ring. As we are fighting, we're also creating entertainment, and we're energizing and fueling the energies of everyone in the arena.
Beautiful. So tomorrow, you know what is going to happen there at the Bukum Boxing Arena. As you heard from Priscilla there, you're going to see if what Priscilla was saying, you're all gonna see. She said that free drinks for first 100 people. First 100 people that are going to get a free drinks. So, I mean, Priscilla, maybe someone might think that I'm just saying it for you. Can you repeat that?
Okay, like I said, early bird, this is free for the first 100 people. So, like we've been doing, I mean, we have people coming in way before the match starts. And so, if you're able to get there before, then you get free drinks from Bell 7 Star, chilled Bell 7 Star to enjoy at the night.
So you had that chilled one, not just the Bell 7 Star drink, but a chilled one. Oh, can I tell someone to take some on my behalf?
I have yours specially.
You have mine. Oh,
stored for you.
That's good. That's good. That's good. So tomorrow, all road leads to the Bukum Boxing Arena. It is the Bell 7 Star Professional Boxing League Fight Night 11. Fight Night 11. And it's going to be full of action packed. You saw what happened at the official weigh-in. Derek Quay, Show Love, is calling out all the big guns. He's calling out all the big guns. And you know, he's done a video that he's telling the fans that they should come in their numbers. Derek Quay, Show Love, has done a video telling the fans that they should come in their numbers because tomorrow is going to be fireworks. He is going to deliver whatever opponents they'll bring on board for him. He's going to deliver and punish. So let's go there and hear and see Derek Quay, Show Love, what he had to say. And that is him training there. He is a serious dude. That is why he is saying that whoever they throw at him, he's going to make sure he's going to break through that person. That is what Derek Quay, Show Love, is trying to tell his opponent. And it's not going to be easy because when you see how this champ or this dude or this boxer is seriously training there, it tells you what he is going to do. All right, so let me come to Magnus Day. I know you saw that boxer there and you saw that, wow, this guy is really, really serious. But tomorrow at the Bukum Boxing Arena, just last words or even closing remarks before we just check out of the studio.
You know, it's very entertaining what we are seeing, but beyond the entertainment is the determination and the discipline that gets them to this level of energy and stamina, you know. And so I'm happy that we're having a lot of people who want to showcase our heritage the more. And so tomorrow we will be there to energize them. 7 Star just gives you that best of energy, sustained high level energy. So when we say 7 Star energy, the call to action is that all high energy all day. That has been the tagline, high energy all day. So we want you to come and partake in that and come early so that you'll be part of the people to benefit from the free sampling of the 7 Star, and then later you can buy some for yourself and the people you bring along. So yeah, come and then let's enjoy the night. If you want to come and see me fight, I mean, we can schedule that for another day. I've got a lot of strength in my voice.
Energy.
Don't forget I produce 7 Stars. So
okay, so the energy is there, right? All right. So thank you very much, Magnus, and thank you very much, Priscilla. They are coming from the Blochem Industry Limited, and hopefully tomorrow we'll be heading to the Bukum Boxing Arena. It is Fight Night 11. My name is Nana Yaw Takyi Anderson. Tomorrow, let's all meet there. Bye for now.